recently. So Safaree, apparently somebody shot at him or something of the sort. He posted like a bullet, which got to be a little bit scary. Let me see. Where is it? Probably got to scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit. Tell me if I passed the chat. I'm looking for the Safaree post. Yeah, here it is. It says, Safaree Samuels reveals he almost got shot in Atlanta. He said, almost got shot in my head by a straight bullet. I was inches away from where the bullet holes came from. This is why I can't fucking stand Atlanta. Thank God. Oh my God. This is why I don't feel sorry for you criminals. Then he shows the bullet. He said, I can't believe this just happened. Whoever had that had a switch on his gun, let off 10 shots in 3 seconds. If you go back to it, you play it.
Like that, that's what hit me right in my stomach. What the? Yo, I was just standing right here. What the? Hit me in the face. See how I did like that? That's what hit me right in my stomach. What the?
Okay. That's kind of scary. Hey, let me tell you this, man. Number one, I was very shocked that Lil Zay Osama not saying that the switch belonged to him, but Lil Zay Osama was able to beat that case quite expeditiously, because in the reality, man, what's going on in America right now is that everybody got a switch on their gun and everybody could shoot 50 bullets in 5 seconds. And when that is the reality of what's going on, people could cause infinite amount of damage and possibly take a lot of lives. In Atlanta, everybody has a baby Draco and everybody has a switch. Very dangerous. And I'm very happy that, nothing happened to Safaree. But, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm somebody who I'm for guns. You get what I mean? I'm for guns. Like, I think people should have their weapons, this and third. But here's the thing. And my thinking and theory when I say like I'm for guns, I'm not like, it's not like some Republican type of, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we need to have our militia type shit. It's like, yo, you might as well be for guns because the criminal's gonna have a gun. You get what I mean? And also, it's one of your fucking rights. But these days, the criminals always have an unfair advantage. They got switches on their guns. They got like guns modified to do other shit. It's like, bruh, like I wouldn't be cool with, like, I'm cool with everybody who's legal and not crazy and whatever having a gun, but I'm definitely not cool with everybody having a switch. You know what I mean? The switches is getting out of control now. It's getting out of control. And I do believe that the feds are going to start taking a crazy action on it in the next 2 years. The niggas they catch with this shit, they're going to give some serious and hard time. And unfortunately, I believe, because I've been watching how like the feds been operating with these type of joints, they're not looking like they're doing all these sweeps for the switches yet, at least in my opinion. I don't know if y'all have seen different. But you know why? Niggas only talking about gun control when a school gets shot up, unfortunately. 55 niggas get shot in Chicago in 2 days, nothing about guns. But let a school get shot up. Oh my God. We got to control the guns. What's up with the guns? So again, I believe we're seeing a lot of switches. Like somebody told me that they said there's a video of some young kids in Philadelphia. By the way, Philadelphia is the crime capital of the United States right now. Philadelphia per capita has more crime and more shootings than Chicago right now. Philadelphia really is earning its title as Philadelphia. It's the most, like, Chicago got more people, so their numbers are bigger, but Philadelphia with less people has more shootings. So just by the rate, they've been doing most. Let me just tell y'all this, people. Clearly, if you ask me, the majority, I'm just hearing a lot more about these switches, but it has to do with inner city communities, and I don't think police give a fuck about inner city communities. As long as your switch ain't hitting a school, as long as your switch ain't hitting like a marathon, as long as your switch ain't hitting up some corporate building where, you know what I mean, like the tourists are gonna be at, they're not giving a fuck about it right now. But I do have to say it is concerning and alarming. All right. Also, the next thing I'll say is, yo, Safaree, man, get out of Atlanta. Get out of Atlanta. Safaree, I've talked to many people in Atlanta. They have all described you as food. I'm just keeping it blunt. One nigga said, yo, you don't know Safaree? They said, yo, Safaree bought a house. They said they robbed that nigga till he sold the house. They said they robbed him like every week till he sold the house. Like every week that was in the house. I don't know if this is true. Only he could know. But apparently it was a house him and Erica Mena owned. Apparently they had to sell it. If you getting robbed and people running up in your shit like every week, just like you're a habitual victim, nigga, either you need some armed security or you need to be on your Charleston White shit, or you need to get the fuck on out of that city. I don't even know why you're still in Atlanta, Safaree. Listen, get out of there, brother. Okay? This was some random Atlanta niggas. They was like, oh yeah, Safaree had a house there, he had to move. Niggas just kept robbing him. I'm like, okay. And by the way, Safaree had posted a video of one of the niggas of some people robbing his house. I don't know if you ever seen this video from like a long time ago. And Safaree, like, you know what I mean? Even though you have Jamaican, you ain't full Jamaican like me, nigga. I was born there. Like, I want to see the best for you. So when I'm hearing things like people doing crazy things to you, I don't like that. Safaree post video house robbers. Let me see. Look. He posted the video. Let me see if I can see it. I don't know who that is. Wait, where's the video? Oh, yeah. And Erica Mena was like describing the people who did it. Let me see. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, they were describing the people who did it and shit like that. Let me see. Oh, yeah, they put the robbers on blast. There we go. I think they done deleted it now. But they had surveillance footage and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Here's one of the videos of the niggas being inside the crib or something like that. Listen, man. And then this was the nigga who was posed up with the chain on. So, like, they know the nigga. Like, they know him. You know what I mean? Anyway, Safaree. You know, I wish nothing but good things for you. By the way, recently it was announced that Safaree, his friend, got arrested for setting Safaree up not too long ago. Let me tell you this. If you ever got set up, look at the people around you first. It's never your enemy. Your enemy don't know you like that. Safaree friend arrested. So if you remember this story, let me see if I can play it. Safaree was crying. He went up to Angie Martinez. He was crying about how he got robbed at gunpoint. Nobody knew who robbed him. We then find out the person who got arrested for robbing him and got sentenced to 18 years was his childhood friend. Trust nobody. Like, yo, let me tell you, you famous, you got some money. Yo, some people really be thinking, yo, people don't think like that in this world, like, oh, you're just blessed. If your friend is broke and you got all the money in the world, it's only so long they start looking at you like, man, I'll take this shit from this motherfucker. Listen to this shit. This is when he was...
Safaree is my guest today. What's happening, first of all? Are you okay?
I just...
Oh, man.
I just got robbed. At gunpoint.
What do you mean just now? Just like right now?
A couple hours ago, I just got robbed. Like, two dudes with guns just ran up on me. Had me face down on the floor with a gun to my head. It just took everything.
That's an ill promo. What the fuck? They just flashed Angie Martinez side. Holy. Anyway, here's the result of him getting robbed. Childhood friend who robbed Safaree of $180K worth of jewelry gets 18 years in prison. This childhood friend he probably invited to his house. He probably was kicking it with. He probably has even gave money in the strip club. Yo, here's $3,000. Throw that money. Yo, we balling. Yo, come. Yo, you ain't trying to ride with me in the Scat Pack? You ain't trying to ride with me in the Rolls Royce? His childhood friend was like, man, I'm tired of going back to Section 8 while you in the mansion. I'm robbing you. So read this story. Remember when Love and Hip Hop star Safaree got robbed of his jewelry in the parking lot of his luxury apartment complex in New Jersey? It was discovered that the person who set him up as a mark was his childhood friend. Can't trust him, people. According to NorthJersey.com, this past July, a jury finally convicted the thug, Sean Harwood, of 3 counts of robbery, looting, and resisting arrest. Okay, he was found not guilty of robbing Safaree's friend, conspiracy to commit robbery, and weapons charges, but the prosecutor said he set it all up. On Thursday, he stepped in and sentenced him to 18 years in prison for stealing $180K worth of bling from his childhood friend. By the way, this is one thing I do love about New Jersey. You feel me? When it comes to Bergen County give out years like you killed a nigga, bro. You feel me? You rob somebody, you're going to jail for 20. That's one thing I like about Bergen County. Bergen County, make sure you ain't, when you come back home, that fuck an iPhone 10, nigga. You might be up in space. You might get let out of jail and be like, everybody just dipped. Yo, we actually left with a Chinese balloon. We in another planet. They give you some real time. Like, y'all, I keep telling y'all, New Jersey, y'all come to New Jersey, y'all gonna catch the longest years of your life. Okay? Doing the bullshit y'all do. 18 years, okay? He got a year for every $10,000 worth of bling he stole. By the way, they got the bling back. Dummy. The years will run consecutively, then concurrently. That's what I'm talking about. The prosecutors represented Brooklyn native and Nicki Minaj's former boo. We were pleased with the outcome. Before he was sentenced, he took the time to apologize to all involved and said the robbery was a result of a series of bad decisions and something he wasn't proud about. Cap! These moments don't define me. You're right. The 18 years you'll spend behind bars will define your stupid ass, you motherfucker. After the sentencing, told about how these years would be a hardship on his family. If he robbing his friend, fuck him and his family. Come on, man. Told my he had a teenage daughter. Come on, get out of here, nigga. We don't give a fuck about that type of shit. Go to jail. Have fun. Prosecution was clear that something he should have thought about before committing his crimes. His daughter is essentially adult. She was 13 at the time of his arrest. He'll be able to see his daughter in 18 years, nigga, when she's 31. That's what I'm talking about. Crime fucking solved, man. That's what I like to hear. Safaree, get out of Atlanta, though. Come back to Jersey. These niggas get caught over here, they getting time. They getting that hard time. You get caught in New Jersey, man, they might be whipping you in jail like you back in slavery. I ain't gonna hold you. They hate niggas over here. All right. Okay. It's a little Safaree situation. Safaree, I wish you nothing but the best.